Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. As promised, we are here just before Cycle 1000, and I've run into a bit of a problem. So, I decided I would, swap out one of the research modules for a cargo bay so I could start bringing resources back from these asteroids. Um, that seemed fine, until I went and looked at the star map and looked right here at our rocket disk range. Now, we're not completely full yet, but we've got almost 800 of the 900 we can take, so that pretty much means that we're not gonna have, an extra, almost 4,000 kilometers of range to make it to these asteroids, which means I need to put a booster on. So that means one of two things. Either I need to take off the research module entirely, which would, you know, kind of suck, and, basically, make it so that I don't get any research, which I still need. Or extend our rocket a little bit further. But we have a problem with that. So, right here, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of these modules are 5 tall. Now, if I look, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces left. So I need to make this guy at least one taller. So I think we're going to start in on that first thing. I fortunately have the steel for it at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and just put tiles in there and there. And then we will start the deconstruction, reconstruction process. I think... Let's see, where are you? No, I am going to probably need... Although I could shift these doors a little bit. Because you're there. Yeah, I think I'm going to adjust the doors slightly so I'm only using 2. Because I think I can get away with that. So let's go ahead, get the cycle going, let them build this stuff. And then... I'm probably going to also want a ladder one higher too. What was I using out here? Igneous? Granite? Something like that? Oh, you can go there. Okay. So we'll just extend that. We'll adjust this a little bit. I think it'll save me a little bit of steel if I do it because these doors are 4 wide but use the same amount of steel as if I put in 5 bunker tiles, so I might save a little bit of steel. Like, 100, so enough for one more tile, something like that. But we will get to that in just a moment here. Let us also say, hey, I would really like this stuff to get dug. We are also, of course, still running low on dirt. We're using dirt faster than we are making it. And it's not due to us not having enough compost spots, because we definitely have that. Yeah, so there's definitely an issue with that. Mainly because I think it's because we're feeding food to our hatches. So if we could get this thing going, this is the part of the plan. We can get the cargo bay going. We can go out to these little asteroids here, and unfortunately, these only have things that I don't think I can feed to the hatches. But this one has obsidian. So if I can get out to the 20,000 range, if I put a booster on here, then that'll let me start, feeding obsidian to as many of my hatches as possible instead of regular food, which should reduce the amount of food I need to make. And since duplicants basically turn food into polluted dirt, which then gets turned into dirt, it should hopefully complete the cycle. Alright, so let's take a look here. We need deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. We're going to deconstruct all of these guys. And then we will figure out exactly where we would like all of these things to go. Cycle 1000, folks. Landmark. You are just about full. Let's go ahead and pause a moment while I come over here. Are you the thing that's on? No, it's you that's on. This one is on. You. Disable building, please. Thank you. Alright. I don't want there to be steam in the pipes after this is filled, so we will just... Oh, no, 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 no. Alright. We're gonna cancel that work for the moment, because we just got a meteor storm incoming. Oh, I got some more solar panels hooked up, by the by, too. I've been slowly working my way this way since, you know, I've been having to repair this area here. Not exactly ideal. But hopefully I'll be able to get to the edge there, and then I'll be able to cover this over as well before this breaks through, with any luck. What's this? A little bit of iron ore. Okay, interesting. Don't know how that got out there. So now we gotta unfortunately wait for this thing to be over. Yes, I know, you guys are beeping. That's great. Well, yeah, alright, so we're in downtime, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is... Well, I don't need to pause. I will just be like buildings, not all the other infrastructure behind it. Take those down. Because now they won't do it until the beginning of the new cycle, which will hopefully... Yeah, we're bouncing off that food shortage thing again for a moment. Which will theoretically be after this meteor storm is done, hopefully. So this is actually doing pretty good so far. It does, in fact, seem to be doing what I was hoping and reducing the amount of natural gas that gets used. Obviously, you know, it's our primary source when the doors are closed and it's night. But if you watch here, it should slowly basically refill these batteries back up. Once we have this going, at least. I'm going to want to dig this one spot as well. I'm not worried about this one because it is not over the solar panel, so it's fine. Oh, why are you doing that when they're standing there? Why are you standing there? Well, you're now standing on the thing you're deconstructing. It's a good thing you guys don't take fall damage. Okay. So let's figure this out exactly. I have paused, like I berate myself for doing, but alright. So here is that. So you are how many wide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. So I will in fact need to make you slightly more on this. So if we go there, and you're there, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be 8, so we need you that much wider to be for the doors. So if we do that, and then we can get the 2 doors in. There we go, and that saved us a little bit of steel. Let's go ahead and deconstruct all, because we don't need anything back to there. What is our priority on that? I just realized I didn't set that. There we go. Put that on 8. Alright, now you guys should do all that stuff, hopefully before the next thing comes in. And we'll hook this up. It'll actually use a little bit less wiring as well, so we'll get a little bit of extra iron back out of that. Not that we particularly are hurting for that, but we also don't have a whole lot either. We've been kind of just relying on the meteor storms to bring that stuff in. And since we use that to make steel, it is helping us in the steel, area as well. Alright, you guys are deconstructing all that. You're coming over here to deconstruct the other. You also need to dig these little bits up, because where did you guys come from? Alright. Now you're building all those tiles. Good, good, good. Well, you're building some of those tiles. Are you unreachable? No, you're just not being deconstructed. Although you look like you're unreachable. And then we get to start the more interesting prospect of rebuilding the rocket again. Alright. Sunburn. Oh, you're getting sunburn out here. So I've heard that so I've started to hear the murmurings of the new update, which is apparently being called the Quality of Life update. It is, so far, it looks like there are no major world gen changes. There's going to be a couple of new, like, of the lore structures, but I don't really care too much about that. So, barring there being a, major world gen change, I'll just keep going on this like normal. Of course, it's still fairly early. It's still like 3 weeks out, something like that. So, we'll have to see, what things are actually like when it gets there. So I'm thinking that this is going to work. That is my thought. Let's also go ahead and get our power set up. Oh, you aren't done? Alright, well. You were also not quite what I needed. Alright, you go like that. And we are also going to need the automation wire. You come out here, please. There we go. I might need to pop another ladder down just so I can get to that. I don't know if that's 100% true or not, but man, this is taking forever for them to just rebuild this little bit. And then we can start to deconstruct chunks of this rocket, because like I'm going to have to remove the research module here in order to put the booster in, I believe. Although I've also heard tell that there might be some issues with that, so we're going to have to find out. I might end up having to deconstruct the whole rocket, which will suck because I would need to refill the steam engine again, if that is true. But I should be able to deconstruct all the other components with no problem, although I want to leave the cargo bay if at all possible, just because it's annoying. Well, all of these components are annoying, but because it seems like anything that is primarily steel construction takes forever to do. Alright, you're delivering a bunch of iron, you're probably going to build a bunch of wires. I should be able to grab this particular conductive wire and deconstruct it. There you go. Alright, good. We've got one more bunker door, and then this area will be sealed again. Oh, and it might be just in time, because it looks like there's another meteor storm incoming. Please finish this faster. Please finish this before anything comes down and strikes anything. And good, done. Alright. Oh, just in time, too. Did you see that? A meteor just impacted that bunker door just as it was completed. Okay. Done just in the nick of time. What was that? And he's always there in the nick of time. Here I come to save the day. Ah, Mighty Mouse. Okay. It took a minute. Had to sing it a little bit in order to remember exactly where that came from. Alright, food shortage. Not a big deal, but is a thing. So I think... yeah, we're definitely going to have to put down another ladder. Just to be able to get that, and then I'll have to deconstruct it. Alright, there we go. Deconstruct this ladder, please. Alright. So this now means, as soon as they deconstruct that ladder at least, this now means I should have enough space up here in order to get this thing set up to go. Why is nobody going to deconstruct that ladder? It's on an 8. Oh. Somebody as if they just chose the slowest available person. Okay. So, let's deconstruct the module. No. Not yet. We're going to deconstruct this one first. On an 8. And then we're going to see about building a booster. So I've actually already built the oxalate refinery, although this apparently uses gold. It uses gold to function, and I'm not happy about that. But it is what it is. So, and it looks like nobody managed to get to that in time. Alright, we're going to have to wait till next cycle. That means it's time for me to take a drink of coffee. Because it is still early in the morning when I usually record. Although sometimes I get the late at night on occasion. I have roommates, so I have to be wary of what times they're, up and about. So we're still going. Why does this feel like it's moving slower than normal? I mean, it's not. It's on the highest speed. It just really feels like it's going slow. That's an interesting little noise it makes, though. Ding, ding, ding. Alright. Okay, stop being amused by the dinging. Alright, here comes everybody again. Out to do their jobs. Hopefully. I don't know what you did. You immediately turned around. Okay. Deconstructing this. Now, I should have the materials to build our solid fuel thruster. You appear to lock in, so let's go ahead and do that. What was your priority? You're an 8? Alright, that's fine. They're actually starting to get to the point where they are doing some of the other things. Why are these not synced? They should all be synced. You guys are running because you are slightly low, and it's just freshly off of night. Alright, there we go. And these have shut off. This is maintaining now, it looks like. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, power available is remaining the same while these are on, so I am producing more power than I am using when the solar panels are all active. This is good. This means I can theoretically add some more batteries in and build up additional power, which means that basically these guys are not needing to run at all while those solar panels are on. Who is scalding there? How are you doing, by the by? You are almost full. I'm not going to bother looking at that until this is done. Alright, you. Alright, now let's see how this guy works. Solid fuel thruster. You currently contain nothing. You are awaiting delivery on iron. You have insufficient resources of oxalite. Now, in order to make some oxalite, we are going to need some gold, the refined type. So, what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and say, make a little bit of gold. You are going to output. I can only do it in that, so here we go. Gonna have to see about this. How's my plumbing doing? I'm curious as to temperatures on some of these things. 105. How's our water down here? 102. Yeah, I'm not so thrilled by this. Oh, hey, there we go. I got some gold. Now this guy's ready. Let's go ahead and bump you up on priority. You are awaiting delivery of gold. It has been delivered. You are running. You now have no power. Okay. Oh, I'm just not producing... No, you're... Are you just not getting enough energy? You're just not getting a lot of energy is all. Okay. So you how much do you say you need? You need 10 kilograms. Okay. I don't know how much is going to be produced by this, but let's see. Oxalite. It looks... It looks like it might take 2 iterations. It looks like it's producing half as much oxalite as the amount of gold it uses, is what it is appearing to be. Why are you having power issues? Oh, you use a ridiculous amount of power. Okay. Oh, you actually use more than this is physically capable of outputting. That's a thing. Okay. That's a thing we're probably going to have to do something about. Let's see. What can we do about this? Alright, let's pause here a moment while I think. I know I don't like pausing, but I need to think about this and need to get these guys doing things a bit more proper like. Okay, let's remove this ration box. I've been meaning to do that. Deconstruct that. We are still going through our dirt, aren't we? Oh, yes. All I can seem to do is slow it down. I can't actually seem to get rid of that. Alright. Let's take a look at our star map thing real quick here. Alright, good. It looks like they did fix that bug. I had heard that there was a bug where if you put a booster in on top of an existing steam engine specifically, it was separating the ship into 2 ships, but it's good to see that that hasn't happened. Alright, let's see where we are. some of this. Alright, you know what? Let's... Is this working at all? It doesn't seem to actually be doing much of anything. Oh no, maybe it is using it. It's just, it might be a one-to-one. I'm not sure. Alright, come on, guys. Oh, good, you did that. Alright, now we're going to have to deconstruct the job board. And then move it. So I'll be moving the job board here. Alright. Now let's build the new job board. You are part of this, or you're part of something else? No. Oh, where was the job board? Is it a station? Job board, yes. Alright. Let's rebuild you out of gold this time, since that's what I have the most of. Do I want to put you there, or do I want to put you there? Let's put you there. Yes, there. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I would like to deconstruct buildings. Because I would like to deconstruct that. There we go. Excellent. Can we get you built, please? Alright, just as soon as that's built, I will move on to the next step. Alright, boom. Next step. I think building works on this as well, so we're going to say deconstruct those, please. Then I would like to build a new. Who is scalding, and why are you scalding? Alright, build a new here. Out of granite this time. I'm guessing it actually was granite before. Yeah, they were granite before. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to need a granite tile right there. As you can see, this is just a minor adjustment, but it did require a lot of reconfiguring. Yes, I used a Simpsons word. I do that on occasion. I did grow up with The Simpsons after all. Alright, how are we doing here? You're building that. Alright, now the interesting part. So we're going to need to take you, the small power transformer, and deconstruct you on an 8. Because I'm going to need the larger size power transformer. Alright. Can be built there, and this little wire can get deconstructed as well. Alright. So what this should do is allow greater wattage through, I believe? Theoretically, maybe, kind of, sort of. Let's take a look at that. What do you say? You say power capacity, power runoff, decor. Oh, great. The day has ended and they haven't rebuilt it. Power capacity 1,000. Yeah, okay, so it's 4 times the capacity. So that should allow this guy to run at full speed, assuming there's power in the batteries. Which there isn't always. That's okay. Let's take a look at how our hydrogen is doing. We have a little bit of a backup, but not a lot of one. How's this room doing? That room is cooling down. That's good. That's mostly because I have been running steam through, so the hydrogen loop here hasn't been needing to run. How is this doing? 2845. Okay. It's slowly getting there. Let's take a quick look at the copper. I wanted to see what it was. So, freeze point, 1982. So we're still a long ways off, but we are definitively making progress. We're just really hot doing it. Hopefully, once this is all solidified and everything, this whole area will start to cool down. That's the hope, at least. Alright. How are we doing here? Could I get this to be even higher priority? Like, people work on this now, please. Please? Somebody? Bueller? Bueller? Alright, here we go. Almost there. Is somebody else coming with the last of that iron? There's just a lot of iron. Here comes somebody. They have a mining hat on. That's Harold. You're still awaiting more iron. They're picking it up in tiny little chunks, probably because they're just picking up the tiny little chunks that fell, you know, with the meteors. Oh, come on, you're taking so long. And of course, it's not helping that this thing's out of power while this is going on, so they have to take longer to get up there. Here we go. All right, you're building it. Build, build, build. There we go. And this is just now running. Excellent. All right, this needed to be on one of the circuits powered with that. Let's see how our circuit is actually doing. We're now actually putting a bit of stress on the heavy watt. I've been slowly replacing the heavy watt with the conductive heavy watt. So hopefully that strain will slowly go away as I get that replaced. You are just running. Let's see. How are we doing here? Okay, you were running out of... because there was running out of power. Got it. I would like to continue to watch... Ooh. I'm hoping that that means... Oh, no, you're getting spit out. Oh, but hey, you're spit out into an environment where there's enough oxygen that you're not melting right away. That's good. Now, is somebody going to come deliver this? Oh. You're actually good at the moment. Okay. Let's turn you down in priority so that they don't just keep delivering more iron. Or gold, I mean. Alright, so you're set. Let's just take a look and see what the kind of range on the... It's not saying we have any good range. Oh, because it's still waiting the delivery of the iron. Oh, it uses the refined iron, it seems. Okay. How are we doing on that? We have enough. Okay. They're just not doing it. Alright. Anyway, that part is done. So that means we need to deconstruct some of this stuff. So let's deconstruct you on an 8. Let's deconstruct you, I guess, on a 9. That's fine. Should mean that it gets done before the gantry. And then I'll have to move all this stuff up because we'll put our research module back there. And then we will basically get to see what we can get out to. No conveyor receptacle. Okay, you want conveyor. Interesting. I don't know if you're going to require it or not. I guess we'll find that out after you get back. Because if you just dump on the ground or allow the duplicants to pull stuff out, that's fine. Alright, there, you're done with that. Boom, boom. Okay. Now, let's get our other modules built. I know I'm pausing again. Research module. There. And then our command module will go there, which it looks like it'll just barely fit, which is what I thought. So as soon as that research module is built, we will put that on, and you will be ready to go. Boom. Alright, you're doing that. Excellent. Now we can get you assigned, and then we will build the gantry, which I believe is going to require us to maybe... No, maybe not, because the gantry is a little bit weird. Gantry. You need to be turned around that way. I believe I can put you out there and you'll be fine. Oops. Okay. There. And then I will just need to set this up again with our automation stuff. Actually, I can just hook that up, and that's good. Although I don't... I'm gonna need... Scalding. Scalding! Stop scalding. I'm gonna need a couple of additional ladders, it looks like. Just... like there and there should be sufficient. And I should be ending the episode, but I really want to finish this first and see where we are. You are awaiting more delivery of stuff. You're still awaiting 400 kilograms of oxalite? How much is here? Not... Well, no, you're still getting some. Alright. I really want to see how far this rocket can go. Oh, hey, here we go. I can do that. Fill that, please. Alright, so this fits. This is good. We did have to bump it up the 1, like I thought. Which is fine. This all works. You are set. You are set. I'm assuming it's going to clear this. That's the one part of this whole thing that I am not 100% on, but I'm about 90% on it. It should clear it. Should. Oh, we're running out of food. I gotta do something about the food situation. Swap these back around. There we go. Critter starvation. Oh, just the puffs. Okay. I know. I should be ending the episode, but I also really, really want to see where this goes. Oh, we're gonna need to make it into the next cycle because everybody's stopped working. Alright. Go, go, go. I just want to see how far this thing goes before, you know, we're done. I've actually reduced the range because I've effectively added an extra module worth of weight. But once this thing is filled, it should, theoretically, be alright. Emitting oxygen at 0 grams per second. There's a little bit here. You are still having a little bit of issue, but only because, you know, the power itself is short at this point. Yeah, power supply is low. Alright, hopefully you guys are delivering stuff. I've set you as high as I can set you. Like, literally, you are the top priority at the moment. People, do this. Pick this stuff up, take it up there, do things. Why are people doing things that are not this? I don't have much of anything else set to a 9. Oh, wow, I've got a bunch of eggs to take care of. 89, 16. Yeah, well, maybe. Let's see. 45. 92. Alright, we're gonna definitely need one of you. You. 21. 51. 30. 38. Alright, all the rest of these can go in here. Except maybe one of the sage. We'll keep one of the sage. Hey, there we go. Completely fills that up. Okay. Go, go, go. Somebody who keeps scalding, and why are you scalding? Oh, you're going in there for some reason? Oh. We got a strike, and that was... like that. That's the problem. Okay. That's because it's heating that area up, like, ridiculously, so... Alright. It's okay. It's alright. We'll just get you to do that real quick. Come on, guys. Go do your thing. You're disinfecting. Alright. I think we've had about enough people coming in there for the time being. Alright. How are we doing? Has this been delivered? Why has this not been delivered? $400 kilograms. Didn't that just say 10 before? How much is down here? You are 400... Yeah, you're over 400 kilograms. You should be getting delivered. Alright. Come on. Why are you doing that instead of this? Can you not reach? No? You... Look at this. They're repairing all these ladders and stuff, which are much lower priority. Why are you not delivering? Is there some... Hang on. Let's see. Let's take a look at you. No. There's only that. Alright. You definitely are close enough that they should be able to deliver. Because you're not saying that you're unreachable. You have no contents. Alright, this is going to be something I'm going to have to look up after the episode, before the next one. I think that means I'll be coming back almost right away once I figure out why they're not delivering it, or at least, you know, make sure that they get it delivered before I start the next episode. I'll hold off on launching the rocket until then. Yeah. As much as I want to get this thing going as soon as possible, I'll hold off until next episode to launch it so that you guys can see it. This is a whole new rocket build, so I think it's important for that. But I'll try to figure out what's going on with this in between episodes, and we will hopefully launch the rocket next time. But that is going to do it for this episode. What have we done? We've rebuilt our rocket. That's the major accomplishment of the episode. We rebuilt our rocket, we extended our silo a little bit. That's, all good. We ended up reworking our power a little bit so that things up here, which use a lot of power, have gotten additional resources. We're out of data banks, so I'm going to need to send this thing soon. My research has been going fairly well. As you can see, I'm working on the hydrocarbon combustion, which was what I wanted to get to. And theoretically, I'll be able to get all this stuff done before too long, too. But that is it. So, until next time, have a good one.